Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss O'Brien. I was wondering, do you remember what we learned on Friday? We learned about poetry. Do you remember when Miss Charpentier said that we were going to learn about inferring on Monday? That's what we're learning about now. Isn't that awesome? Inferring is when poems give us clues that we have to figure out. So poems don't tell us all of the information that we need to know, but we have to infer to find out what happens. Isn't that awesome? Super cool. Okay, we're going to read this poem all together, and then we're going to go over how to infer and find out what happens in this poem. Okay, went to the corner, walked in the store, bought me some candy, ain't got it no more, ain't got it no more. Say this second stanza with me. So when I repeat it, I want you to repeat it. I'll read mine, and then I'll point to you and give you some time to read it behind me. Just like my echo, okay? Went to the beach, played on the shore, built me a sand house, ain't got it no more, ain't got it no more. Let's do the last one too. Went to the kitchen, lay down on the floor, made me a poem. Still got it, still got it. Awesome! Y'all are amazing echoes. Good job. Okay, we're going to talk about inferring now. Look at this poem for a minute, and we will read it again at the end. But poetry doesn't always give you all of the information that we need, right? It's kind of confusing if you don't think about it. You have to find out what happens by inferring. So let's do stanza by stanza by stanza. We're going to do the first one first. Let's talk about it. It says, went to the corner, walked in the store, bought me some candy, ain't got it no more, ain't got it no more. So we're going to have to infer to find out what happens to the candy. Pause this video and tell one of your buddies, what do you think happens to the candy? And I'm going to pause mine and I'm going to talk to my buddy. Okay, what did you come up with? My buddy told me that he thinks there's a clue right here where it says, bought me some candy, ain't got it no more. So I wrote a clue, the word clue, and I'm going to put it right there so I don't lose my spot. And he told me, I hope you thought the same thing. He told me that he thinks she ate the candy because she bought some candy, and then in the next line, she doesn't have it anymore. It says, ain't got it no more. So I wrote that down too. It says, she ate candy. So I'm going to put that next to my clue because my friend inferred that she ate the candy. I hope you agree with this. Stanza number 2, we're going to do it again. We're going to infer all the way down. Went to the beach, played on the shore, built me a sand house, ain't got it no more, ain't got it no more. Pause this video and tell your buddy where you need to infer and what you think happened to the sand house. Okay, where do you think that we need to put the clue for this stanza? Where do you think that we need to infer and find out what happened? My buddy thinks that it goes right there where it says, built me a sand house, ain't got it no more. So I wrote clue again, and I'm going to put it right there so I don't lose my spot. And I asked my buddy, well, why do you think the clue's right there? And he said, well, because he built a sand house, and then the next line says he doesn't have it anymore. I was like, well, what do you think happened? And he said, the water washed it away. Do you agree with that? I think that's a really smart infer. So I wrote it down. And I think that that's the right answer. He did some awesome inferring, and I hope that you did too. Let's do the last one. Went to the kitchen, laid down on the floor, made me a poem, still got it, still got it. Pause this video one more time and talk about, what is different from this stanza than the other two? And why do you think that it's different? Why do you think something changed in the last stanza? Okay, I talked to my buddy. What did you and your buddy talk about? What did y'all think happened? My friend thinks that they went to the kitchen, laid down on the floor, made me a poem, still got it, still got it. He said that something was different at the end because he still has it. And in the other two, it says, ain't got it no more. And then the first one, ain't got it no more. But that's strange. Why did the candy go away? The sand house go away? But the poem says, still got it. That's interesting, right? Let's see. Pause this video. Last time. And tell your buddy, why did the poem stay? What do you think? Why did the poem stay? Pause this video and tell a buddy. Awesome. I think that everybody can agree that sandhouse, that's something that washes away easily because it just takes water to wash away. The beach washed the sandhouse away. I think we inferred correctly on that one. And then bought me some candy, ain't got it no more. She had to have eaten the candy because that's what you do to candy. You eat it, right? That was a silly one. She had to eat the candy. And then the poem made me a poem. Still got it, still got it. Poems, you don't eat them. You don't wash them away. Poems last forever. I even wrote that down to put there so that we don't forget it. Things disappear, but poems last forever. Isn't that so cool? We can do poetry our entire life, and it will not ever, ever, ever disappear. Isn't that cool? Isn't it even a cooler thing that we inferred to find out what happened in this poem? You guys are so smart. You inferred that she ate the candy. You inferred that the water washed away the sand house. And now we inferred that those things can disappear, but poems don't disappear. We're going to do poetry for the rest of our school and maybe even after that. We're going to write poetry. We're going to do all kinds of fun things with poems, and they're never going to go anywhere. Isn't that so awesome? You guys inferred better than anyone I ever met. Awesome, awesome job. Good work today. I'm super proud of y'all.